Today I'm going to show you how to change your CPL. There's a couple reasons why you'd want to change your CPL. The first reason is you didn't listen to me when you were an inventor and you either drew your drawing in the wrong quadrant or you extruded it in the wrong direction. And now you bring your drawing in and your CPL is in the wrong position. The correct position is the blue axis is pointing up and the green and the red are pointing down the X and the Y axis there. Okay? The other reasons why you would need to change it is you've already generated the GM code for this half. You now need to create and generate the GM code for the bottom half. So you're going to have to change your GM code for that. So the first thing I need to do, I just brought in a new drawing. I need to give it stock here, automatic, click OK. And I now need to figure out where I want to change my CPL to. And I want to change it to this point. So I'm going to come up here and click on the Create CPL. I'm going to rename it New. And I'm going to go to Plane and through 3 points. Now, this naming is very important because you're going to need to remember what you named it in a later step. So I named mine New. I remember that for my later step. I'm going to click OK now. First point. The first point that you select is going to be where your CPL jumps to. And I want it to jump to up here. A couple tips. One, you want to select an axis along with the point. If you just select the point, it usually gets screwed up. So I select an axis and the point. I'm going to click. It says second point. I come down here, I select the second point. I come over here, I select my third point. Basically, I clicked in a triangle and my CPL jumped up. The blue is pointing up, which is correct, and the green and red are pointing down my X and my Y axis there. So I've now created a new CPL. I have a stock. I now need to go to Feature Finder here. It is also set up here. I'm going to click OK. Check, check. And I'm going to find my features. Now, remember when I said you have to remember what you named that CPL? Well, this next step is where you have to remember it. So when I go over to manufacturing mode, this machining sequence pops up here. And when you go through this, you make sure you're on the mill. You make sure this is the machine that we're using. Down here, we need to make sure this CPL is correct. Okay, so you could have top right, all these different ones. New is the new one that I created and I renamed it New. That is selected. I go ahead and hit OK. So now when we go into manufacturing mode, it knows the position that this block is going to be in to create your toolpath. And now you can then go ahead and create operations and toolpath for your thing and then export it or create the GM code for it.